you know, a bunch of people that didn't really matter, but they started calling him a careerist, which I'm not even exactly sure what the fuck that means. You know, because it's his fault that he wrote great songs, right? So in response to those critics, he made Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, a 28-track, 2-hour-long art rock album that has pushed not only artistic boundaries, but specifically his, to uncharted terrain and redefined the word ambitious, certainly. And you know what happened after that? It debuted at #1. Selling a total of 10 million records. It's not bad for a kid from Chicago who used to collect baseball cards, probably still does, and loves professional wrestling. And that's the other thing I forgot to mention. Billy Corgan is a huge pro wrestling fan, certainly probably bigger than I am. The dude owns his own wrestling company, Resistance Pro. And hey, Billy, because you're such a big pro wrestling fan, I'm going to leave it up to you for when you come up here to say hello to Colt Cabana from me. Thank you. Now, there's a certain unspoken bond between wrestlers and musicians, and we share this thing of cramming yourselves into a minivan on a Friday afternoon with a bunch of your best friends and driving all over the Midwest, or hell, all over the country, performing for dozens of people or sometimes no people at all for little or no money, getting screwed over by the promoter, or getting back just in time to see the sun come up. Going back to your shit job on no sleep or nothing more to show for your work than a few bruises or a few cuts. Those are the types of experiences that make you question your passion. And those of us who push through those doubts are the ones who end up mastering our art form and reinventing ourselves as soon as the mainstream gets too stagnant. Believe me when I say this, Billy Corgan is the best in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my extreme honor for me to present to you the first recipient of the Alternative Press Vanguard Award, Billy Corgan.
Vanguard Award. Billy Corgan.
Ladies and gentlemen, Billy Corgan.
Cleveland, thank you very much. Now, I know you've been out here a long time, and I'm not going to say a lot because you want to hear the bands play, as you should. The kids rule. The kids always rule. The kids win, and they should. The kids should always kick motherfuckers like me out of the way. And I mean that. I'm no legend. Your favorite song is legend. Your favorite band is legend. Your favorite concert is legend. That's what makes it work. You make it work. Every generation deserves its dream, its bands, its artists, its voices. I'm glad to see you have those bands here with you tonight. It's awesome. So let me say one last thing, if you don't mind, if you'll indulge me. And oh, by the way, let me thank Miss Joan Jett for being here. Incredible artist, incredible career. And yes, it's a career. It's called a career. It's okay. It's okay to make money. It's okay to sell things. It's okay to sell t-shirts. Nobody gets hurt. Let me say this last thing to you. There's two paths you take when you first put on that guitar or sing that song, and that's, do I want to please the audience, or do I want to push this audience's buttons? And in alternative music, which Alternative Press has been putting across for how many years now, you have to be able to push those buttons. You understand what those button pushes means, but most of the world doesn't. They just see angry people screaming about God knows what. So over 25 years ago, I made that decision that I was going to push your buttons, or the people that came before you, the people that came before you. And I like to think I'm receiving this in humility because I am willing to push your buttons, because I am willing to tell you to go fuck yourself. I didn't start a fucking band to be anybody's bitch. I started a band to kick your fucking head in. And what I love about the bands that are coming up here tonight, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to kick your head in, and they should. You deserve it. You deserve your bands. You deserve your bands to push you, to make you question everything about you. Because if they don't do it, nobody else will. And you do understand that. So God bless you. Thank you very much.